It's never too late to begin. People often believe there's a deadline for dreams. We think success has to arrive by a certain age, graduate by 22, career by 30, stability by 40. And if it doesn't, we tell ourselves we're too late, that our chance has passed. But here's the truth: success doesn't own a clock. There is no cutoff point where chasing what's inside you. Take Harlan Sanders, the man the world now knows as Colonel Sanders. For most of his life, he was just a man searching. He worked at a farmland, a streetcar conductor, an insurance salesman, even ran a gas station. Job after job, failure after failure. By the time he hit 65, most people would have written him off as finished. But Sanders had one thing left in him: a fried chicken recipe. 11 herbs and spices. Nothing glamorous, just chicken. He believed in it so much that he decided to travel across the country, knocking on restaurant doors, asking owners to take a chance on his recipe. Do you know how many people told him no? More than 1,000 times. 1,000 rejections. Imagine the courage it takes to hear no over and over and still keep going. But then someone finally said yes. That yes turned into a deal. That deal turned into a franchise. And today, KFC is a household name, feeding millions around the world. Colonel Sanders didn't find success in his 20s, not in his 30s, not even in his 50s. He found it in his 60s, when most people thought his story was already over. Now, here's the question for you. How many dreams have you buried because you thought you were too old, too late, or too far behind? Colonel Sanders is proof that rejection is not the end. It's part of your process. Every closed door was simply moving him closer to the one that opened. So, what does his story tell us? If you're young, your journey is just beginning. If you're older, your story is far from over. If you're failed, that doesn't mean you're finished. Colonel Sanders once said, "I made a resolve then that I was going to amount to something if I could. And no hours, nor amount of labor, nor amount of money would deter me from giving the best that there was in me." That's not just a quote, that's a challenge. To give the best of yourself, even when no one else believes. To keep moving forward, even when every answer you hear is no. If a man in his 60s, broke and rejected more than 1,000 times, could turn a fried chicken recipe into a global empire, what could you do with your dream right now if you simply refused to quit? It's not too early, it's not too late. The only time that matters is the moment you decide to begin.